everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the psychological assessment for children. I'm Rita and today it's all about you. Psychological assessments or evaluation are a group of tests, interview and questions designed to evaluate strengths and weakness in different areas. These tests are made to identify learning acquisition styles, social emotional patterns and ways of function, particularly in children. Some parents are the ones that want this type of evaluation to understand their child or teenager development, but also and more commonly is asked by a teacher, by a doctor, by a pediatrician or by a mental health provider. And this usually happens when some kind of issue is noticed by the people that surrounds the child. This psychological evaluation addresses intelligence, even if it is a delay or a gift. It also addresses language and communication. It addresses achievements, which can help develop individual education plans, identify strengths or point disabilities. This test also gives neuropsychological answers about memory, concentration, attention, and it can also be complete with a social emotional evaluation that can help determine the existence of a light depression or an early depression, anxiety, or some kind of social issues that may contribute to difficult life at home and at school. These tests are made by trained child psychologists who are really specialists in their field. They work together with parents and teachers to come with an approach that helps the child to progress. During an evaluation, a psychologist will talk with the child to learn about the emotional skills, and later it will talk with the parents too, of course. Observe the child during evaluation, particularly during playtime. It can eventually be need to visit the child at home at their own spaces and or at school. It is also made several tests that addresses how the child functions in terms of movement, behaviors, in terms of things much more specific like write, like reading, like math and so on. Psychological assessment in a child is very complex. Usually involves more than one session, and the sessions, as we told before, it can be in one place or it can be eventually in school, at home and so on. The results present are always given to the parents, explained, but they always concern the present moment, not the past moments or the future. So they always concern about the function level in the present and not about potential abilities or skills. If you need to do this kind of assessment with your child, try to understand that maybe you need to avoid to talk to the child about testing or test or evaluation, because these are very bad connecting words, and the child eventually may not really understand why she needs this kind of tests. So just try to treat this moment as a normal moment in the child's life. Try to explain that she's just gonna have some ludic experiences with some people around her. Assume it as a daily routine without lying, of course, but act natural, because this will help your child to be much more relaxed during the assessments. The psychological assessment in a child must have only one goal: the well-being of a child. And this must be regardless of the reasons for this assessment. And parents should not be afraid or feel uncomfortable with this type of request, because sometimes this is the only way to really deeply understand a child development and their own specific behaviors and unique processes. And so that's all for today, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, share with a friend, comment if you want, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!